A failure led to the biggest professional growth journey for me. Welcome to Thank God It's a Story Saturday, a weekly video series where I share stories with you that you can use to make your messages connect. This goes back to almost about 9 years ago, I think. I was in China, in Shanghai, and I had already been running my story practice for about 2.5 to 3 years. So I had developed this sense of confidence that I'm actually doing a good job. I was getting a lot of clients, I was doing a lot of projects, and this confidence was building in me. But then in Shanghai, China, I walk into a room, 10 minutes into my delivery, people start saying, gossiping in the room, and one particular lady looks visibly disturbed by what I was doing. She did not like my delivery, she did not like what I was saying, and she started sending messages to her leadership team that this is the worst program we've ever attended, and this facilitator is like, I don't know what she's saying. Now, by the time it was lunchtime, the leadership team had already gotten in touch with me. My inbox had an email as to what are you doing? People are complaining. And you can just imagine what I was going through at that time. It was not a very nice feeling. Now, somehow I completed the delivery that day. I kept checking in with her, checking in with others. Am I making sense? Is it clear? I did whatever I could. But the biggest part of this journey happened after that day was over. I fortunately read a quote, which I think is by Simon Sinek on that night, which said, who you are on your worst day is really who you are. And I got myself to the gym in the hotel. I worked out. And I was like, I'm going to figure this out as to why this person did not like what I had to deliver, what I had sort of shared, how I was conducting. I mean, I had been successful for the 2.5 years already doing this. What about my delivery that she did not like? Now, because of that experience, I started interrogating, I started looking into my content, I started recording myself, I started looking at my program, I started looking at so many things. And in that process, I started becoming better and better and better and better and better. You know what? I never found out what is it exactly that she did not like in my work. Never found that out. But because she was uncomfortable with it, she made me hyper-focused on the work that I was doing. And I started to look at many, many things and elevated my work even more. So my point with this story really is that sometimes a difficult situation does not lead to a place where you figure out why it was difficult, but still pushes you into reflecting so much, interrogating so much, and deep diving so much that you see a substantial growth. Even if you don't find an answer of why you did not deliver up to someone's expectation, it is still worth jumping into that process and looking at every single step of yours. That particular incident made me deep dive into my work for the next 4 to 5 months and really become sharp, better, and so much more than I was when I had actually delivered that program, which I would have never done if there was not a discomfort expressed by someone. I hope that helps. Stay storied and welcome every discomfort that comes your way. Stay storied, and I'll see you here next Saturday with another story.